Hey everybody. So we're back in the 441. The squish was, I think, 18 when I put it together, so I wanted to pull it apart and check it. So first I just pulled the spark plug and looked in there, and you see that little shiny ring around the edge of the piston. That's what had me concerned, so I thought I'd pull it apart and check. So looking in the spark plug, it would have been like this, and so this is the exhaust side over here, and so you can see this shiny ring. That the worst of it is right in the blind spot underneath the spark plug, and so it would sit in here like this. And so I'll see if I can light that for you. The scratch is in there from me playing around with the solder trying to get the squish figured out, but you can kind of see there's not much of a shiny ring right here. It looks shinier than it is. But then on that side, it's good and shiny. And so, after pulling the piston out, you can see how shiny it is. And then if I drag my nail across the edge, there's just a little tiny burr. So I think with the piston going up and down and everything stretching and moving just a touch, I think the piston was actually just kissing the top of the cylinder. And so, just to be safe, I'm just going to throw this in the lathe and just barely chamfer this corner just to give me a few more thousandths of clearance. So, because I want to sell this saw and I want to make sure that whoever gets it, has got a reliable saw. It's not going to digest the slightest little thing and come apart. So, but after that, looking at the wash pattern on that, it's pretty even. And so it's really uniform. Other than right here, I think this is getting just a little bit more fuel right here than on this side over here. But outside of that, it looks really uniform and good. And so the other thing I did is I picked a spark plug that was indexed so that it was up. I wanted the spark up in the combustion chamber. And so it might be kind of hard to see, but you can actually see the wash pattern in the combustion chamber too, and so it's pretty even. So I don't know if that makes any difference as far as overall power, but efficiency and all that and all the little details add up. So, but everything's looking good outside of that. The exhaust is pretty smooth. There's a little bit of a carbon trail right there, but intake looks good. We got a little bit of oil film in there. Same with the bottom end. There's just enough oil to make me happy on everything, the piston, the bottom end, everything. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and chamfer that piston and put it back together, and probably put the polishing touches on it this week, and then I'll try and sell it. So I'll let you guys know if anybody's interested. So stay tuned.